By a show of hands, how many of you are in a committed relationship? By a show of hands, a committed personal relationship. God, almost everybody. Look at all the miserable people. Me too. So if I was to ask you or your partner, what are the key values in your relationship? Almost certainly one of the primary values you would say is love. Love is one of the values that we hold very dearly in a relationship. Otherwise, why would we be together? So I'm catching up with a friend of mine some time ago, known him and his wife for a very long time, and he doesn't look so well. And I say, oh, do you want to talk about it? And he says, yeah, look, I had a big fight with, let's call her Mary, not her real name, Mary, his wife. And I say, okay, but tell me about it. And he said, well, it started off as a discussion, and then it became a disagreement, and then it became an argument, and then it got really heated, and then she screamed at me in a way she's never screamed at me before. She said, you don't love me anymore. And he said, but of course I love you. And she said, but you never tell me that you love me anymore. And he said, and I quote, I told you when we got married that I loved you, and if anything changed, I get back to you. Now, if you just park the tragedy of that situation and the stupidity of my good friend, that's just a conflict of rules. They both value love, but they have very different rules for expressing that love. For example, one partner may need to hear the words in order to experience the value we call love. The rules may be, I need you to say it. I need you to say it every day. I need you to say it multiple times. I need you to write it on a Post-it note. I need you to send me text. They are the rules for experiencing love for that partner. The other partner may say, I need to be left alone to watch the football. This is purely a hypothetical example I'm giving you right now, right? Both expressions of love, very different rules. And the key is there is no disagreement at the level of platitudes and principles. There is no disagreement. We all love, we value love, we want love. All the conflict is in the rules. And so if you want to go from the platitudes to the rules, you need to go from high-level agreement to deep-level alignment. From high-level agreement to deep levels of alignment. We need to get beneath the big principles. We're heading north and we're in these businesses. We need to get down to, and what does that specifically mean for you? How will the world be different? Right? And so there are three questions that work, three magic questions that work to get us from high-level agreement to deep-level alignment every single time. They are three magic questions. These are the questions that I ask more than any other questions. What does that mean? How would you know? And what would you see? What does that mean? How would you know? And what would you see? So if a client says to me, and I say, what will you really value in this partnership together? Well, I really want responsive service. Okay, that's a platitude, of course. What does that mean? Well, it means that you will be really responsive to what I'm, well, how would you know? What would you see? Well, you'd respond to our emails within 30 minutes and you'd pick up my phone immediately unless you're in another meeting. All right, now I've got a game I can win. Now I understand the rules for this game.